Okay, we're gonna try and make this like a quick news update video for the channel. So the situation is going to be that Rimworld, the current series, the Ideology Unmodded series, is finally coming to an end after an incredibly long run. The Arconex's victory takes forever. I don't expect we'll ever do it again for a series, honestly. It's just too time consuming. Plan for the next series, which will be happening, is a big mod pack again. We're going back to the big old fancy mod packs. The theme for this one is going to be kind of an occult World West series, something I've wanted to do for a while. The idea is going to be that we'll be setting up kind of a township and watching that grow over time and dealing with supernatural threats and whatnot. So I'm thinking we're looking at maybe some steampunk mods, Old West mods, and then like magic, Lovecraft mods, that kind of stuff. That'll be the setup. So if you have any mod suggestions, please let me know in the comments or on the Discord. And we do have a Discord server. You can find it in the comments. I haven't really been shilling that too much, but it does exist now. So if it's something that interests you, please look forward to seeing you there. On the topic of Rimworld, we're going to be taking a short break from Rimworld. I should enunciate Rimworld when we finish the current series. And by short break, I mean like a week. Nothing too crazy. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is dropping soon, so I'm incredibly hyped for that. As a Jurassic Park was my childhood. Like that was the big formative moment of my childhood. So I got to dedicate some time to that game. So when we finish Ideology, I'll be taking about a week off to do Jurassic World things, and we're gonna get into that in a little bit too, what that means for the channel. But after that, after about a week, give or take, we'll see what happens. I'll start working on the new mod pack. Now, what I think I'm going to do for this mod pack is we're going to do some test runs on Twitch only. They won't be uploaded here, where I can interact with the community, anybody interested, and we can try out some different mods, move things around, just do some dry runs of like a few hours of a colony or something to make sure mod pack's going to be stable, not crash, test out different mechanics and whatnot. One thing I'm particularly looking forward to with the new series, what I want to try out is accelerated aging for colonists to cause a generational type situation. Not as crazy as it was on Roll1D2 or Samuel Streamer's videos where, you know, you had multiple generations and lineages. What I'm thinking is something like, you know, mid-series, some of the older colonists from the start will die out. We'll see children born grow to adulthood during the series. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like 3, maybe 4 generations of colonists. Maybe more like 2 to 3 generations, let's say. The old ones we should see die. The children that are born early enough we should see grow up. That's what the target window for aging that I want to try and get in there. But I've never used that mod. I don't even know what it's called. So if anybody's got any experience with that, I'd love to know your input on that. So yeah, we'll spend like a week on a break after the Ideology run finishes, then like a week testing mods, and then we'll start up the new series proper. It'll be done like Ideology. I think that worked pretty well doing it live on Twitch. And live editing the recording for a shorter version on YouTube. Sometimes we've got 3 hours of Twitch content that becomes a 40-minute YouTube video. And I think that works really well because there's a lot of downtime sometimes and nothing happens. And other times everything is crazy and on fire and wargs are tearing everybody apart. So that's the plan. Now, regarding Jurassic World Evolution 2 and Jurassic World Jurassic Park content in general, I've started a second channel for dinosaur and Jurassic Park content. This is not explicitly a video game channel, and this channel is not replacing this main channel you're watching this on. This is still the main channel. That is a side channel. It does not get daily content except when something special is going on. And I have no plans on making that the focus. So no worries about that. Link for the channel will be in the description. I would appreciate your support getting the new channel up off the ground. That channel, I'll have the trailer for that channel at the end of this video, which is also up on that channel and lays out what the projects going forward for that channel are going to be. There's basically just 3 big things. As far as gaming content is concerned, video gaming content, Jurassic World Evolution 2 will be on that channel and not this channel. I feel like it's not a particularly good fit for this channel. Should the Jurassic World channel crash and burn in the future, I might move over some special challenge runs to this channel. But that will be probably months down the line, something like that. And we'll see how that happens. Jurassic World Evolution 2 may come to this channel at some point. That's all I'll say. For now, main playthroughs will be on the new channel, the Dinosaur channel. And if you're interested in card games, I will be doing videos for my in-development Jurassic Park card game, which you can find out more about on the second channel. So I'll leave this off here and we'll cut to the trailer for the second channel. I'd like to welcome you to my new channel, At the Edge of Chaos. At the Edge of Chaos is going to be my Jurassic Park centric channel. My other channel is A Mind for Madness, a video game centric channel based on mods and challenge mode runs. The reason I decided to make this second channel is that this channel is going to be not explicitly video game centric. There will be video game stuff on this channel, but it will also get into other areas of Jurassic Park, one of my favorite franchises. There are 3 core projects I plan for this year for the channel, or this year going into next year, let's say. The first main form of content you'll find on the channel are videos for my Jurassic Park card game. This is a project I've been working on for years that has gone through many iterations and playtests, and it is finally reaching a form where I want to release it. So what the plan is going to be, I'll be doing preview videos for the newest iteration, the final iteration of the card game, leading up to a digital print and play release. So when the game is fully released, you'll be able to download the images and print them off to use at your leisure to play the game with your friends or whatever. The plan is going to be basically we'll go through some rules videos and some previews until the beta test release is basically made available to people to try out. The final images will be full print quality, which will allow you to get a custom printed version of the game for yourself in full quality like you had bought a board game from a shop. But I won't make any money from it because that would be highly illegal. I've already printed off a beta test copy of the final, let's call it the final playtest version before beta proper. Basically, I'm going to go and revise this, make a few more adjustments and changes before I release the open beta effectively to test out final game balance. I got mine printed through makeplayingcards.com about a year ago, and I've been playtesting this version since then. The next big piece of content for the channel is going to be Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing through the full game, all game modes. I'm not a big fan of sandbox. I much prefer to design my parks and challenge modes so that there's actually a sense of progression and some degree of difficulty to making your project come to life. So don't expect much sandbox content from me, if anything. But we will play every other form of the game. I'll also be doing what I like to call Jurassic Difficulty Plus. If you look on Mind for Madness, my other channel, I have some Jurassic World Evolution 1 content on there, and one of them is basically what I consider a Jurassic Difficulty Plus challenge, where I basically play on Jurassic Difficulty Challenge mode and add additional rules on top of it. I did a JPOG themed run, which had restrictions in terms of emulating Jurassic Park Operation Genesis and Jurassic World Evolution, in terms of like feel and mechanics, not like directly, if that makes sense. We'll also be checking out mod packs in this on the channel when modding becomes a big thing for Jurassic World Evolution 2, which might be a ways out in the future, depending on how things work out with Nexus mods and how much discretion modders have, let's say. The final big piece of content for the channel in the upcoming year is going to be Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 4. I'll be posting a reaction and my thoughts on Season 4, and we'll see what comes of that. I'm anxiously anticipating it. Sorna's been a big gaping hole in the Jurassic World canon for a long time, with just little hints of what happened and or is happening on Sorna. So it'll be really great to actually get some more insight into that, and so I'm anxiously anticipating what Season 4 brings to us. I really like Season 3 of Camp Cretaceous. Season 1 was solid, but Season 2 is a big letdown, so I'm hoping they can keep up the quality here for Season 4. Really hopeful. I expect great things. So that's going to be it for the content I have to offer, at least the initial offering of content on the channel. I've got a few other things in my mind I'd like to do in the future at some point. It'd be good to take maybe a peek at some classic Jurassic Park games, some other dinosaur game content. I'll definitely be playing Prehistoric Kingdom at some point when that's properly released, at least in like early access or whatever. Also have some interest in doing some Minecraft dinosaur content at some point, but need to iron out exactly how that's going to be approached. I did attempt a co-op series on a Minecraft server of Jurassic Craft, the Patreon version, on Twitch, but we ran into too many technical difficulties for that to work. So we're going to revisit that in the future when we have more time to iron out some of the glitches. This is not the fault of Jurassic Craft as much as it is the fault of the way we tried to run a server. So we'll try to iron those difficulties out in the future, probably after these projects are that I've described here are, I've seen their course, let's say. They're out in the wild, they exist, and then we can look for some new content for the channel.